My name is Anya Deva. I'm a healer, and I help people to clear their chronic symptoms forever. Having a chronic disease feels sometimes really helpless because the medication maybe help to maintain and control the symptoms, but you feel like a victim. You feel like you always have to be on that edge, and it's very stressful. So the quality of life goes down. But it doesn't have to be like this. So when I work with my patients, I'm not the one who is healing them. I lead them to healing themselves. That healing process, self-healing process, is based in actually quantum physics, but also has roots in esoteric science, and now the two finally merge together, so to really understand what is happening with you on the level of energy and how that translates into a healthier body. And so just recently I started to watch the works of Nassim Haramein, who is really a new Einstein. He's developing the theories of Einstein and deepen them. And both Nassim Haramein and, if you're familiar with Seth Speaks, it's this entity of highly developed consciousness who is being channeled by a woman. They both say about the same thing, that we as material beings appear and disappear. Like our being here on earth is pulsating. So, and it happens very fast. It happens in the Planck's moments of time, which is extremely small, the smallest measure of time and space. So, so the idea is, if you appear and you disappear and you appear again, why can't you appear as a new, healthier, younger person, or whatever you want to change about yourself? So, and the answer to this is because of our memory. So our memory dictates, it creates time, because without memory there is no time, but it also dictates your your memory of your past predicts your future. So you keep reliving your past, and that's how you actually recreate your disease every single moment. Joe Dispenza, actually, his healing method is also based on the same concept. He's a person who leads these big seminars that he leads people to self-healing. And there are so-called miraculous healings happen all the time in his workshops, but also in people who are really facing the death. And now they really have to make that choice, really have to make this huge shift. But it's so much more difficult to make this huge shift than making these little shifts in your energy, in your self-perception, in your memory of yourself. Because as a soul, you're perfect, and you can create whatever you want. So it's this unconscious belief systems that's stuck in our unconscious mind that is actually creating the disease. So how do we erase our memory? By stopping our mind. And another question is how to stop our mind, because the mind is always so busy. And it's through the meditation. One of the most powerful tools is to use the chanting beads, to do bija mantra. Or there are so many different styles of meditation, like focusing on your breath. Guided meditations can help to some degree, but you want to really reconnect to your sort of like soul, your larger self, of which you are extension. And when you connect to your true being, the mind naturally calms down. I do this for myself every single day, and that's why I am able to lead people to this state of being during my healing sessions. My healing session is truly, I call it like a touch meditation. where I work on marmas or the energy centers, and if they're blocked, I open them up, I'm moving the energy. All I do during my healing session is actually moving the energy in the body, and also bring the person to the deep state of trance or meditation, where the person can reconnect to his or her true being, to the soul. And the soul has so much energy, so much love for you here in this realm, that with that light, when you feel yourself with you, your body, the body responds by immediately feeling much better. So I know there are miraculous healings during these workshops, or when you're really facing the death, but again, it's so much harder to make that huge step instead of making the little steps. And the little steps is the practice of meditation every day, or preferably every day, because you do want to align yourself with who you truly are. You can take one of my sessions. I usually say that it only takes 4 or 5 sessions with me, and then you are so much more aligned with yourself that you start to feel much better, and I kind of like create the momentum of healing, so that you then follow that momentum and just take it from there, and change the pattern of how you recreate your body in that every moment of blank time. So every time you practice, every time you connect to yourself, you recreate yourself as a healthier, as a person, as a wealthier person, with a happier person, a more lovable person. Whatever is the block or that unconscious belief is, we don't have to dig through our unconscious to see what it is that's blocking us. I'd say just ignore it and do not put your attention there, and focus on who you truly are as a soul in your body, as you who are here creating in these realms. And then everything falls in right place, and the body responds by healing, because body is a conscious, it's a conscious thing, and it responds to your consciousness. So when you align yourself with your highest consciousness, the body becomes more aligned with that, versus being aligned with the mind that creates all sorts of negative internal environments. And so that's another point I want to touch about creating a good, well-balanced internal environment. One thing is to take care of your external environment, make sure that you live in a nice place, but internal environment is even more important, because essentially you create your reality from within, as within so without. And so taking care of your thoughts, aligning with your higher self, which is on the higher level, you're the being of light and love. And so when you connect to your soul, you feel nothing but light and love and such wellness, undescribable wellness. And so my invitation to you as a healer and as a human being is to take a trip to yourself more often, because this is where you will find everything that you want. And if you need help, please contact me. I can have a session, actually hands-on session with you, where we'll realign and open your body, or we can have a class either online, in person, or you can register for one of my classes on my website elementaltherapy.org. There is one that is how to channel information. Another one is how to heal chronic diseases. You're welcome to also browse through my YouTube videos. I create so much material that supports my work, that supports the healing of people and the planet, that it's a pretty good resource. Well, I think that's all for today. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below, and I will be happy to connect with you. Namaste. you know, even if you feel really bad right now, negative, in pain, weak, no energy, find a time to drag yourself outside somewhere where there are lots of pranic energy, somewhere in the nature. Sit there and perform a very simple meditation by placing your hand on your heart and another one on your crown. And just breathing. Breathe into your heart. And breathe into the top of your head. And then you can raise your arms up and just open them as if you're opening yourself to the light of your higher self, and bring them back to your heart. And you will notice how you create this beautiful silence in your mind and stillness in your body, and feeling blissful, feeling wellness, it just fills your body. And that is healing. Your body begins to heal, and you're creating the healing momentum in that moment. Another amazing meditation that you can find in my book that I offer for free, it's called 5 Minutes Meditations to Create the Life You Want. Very, very easy. Is when you connect with your heart chakra, or just your heart energy, and feel that love at being your own selfness, who you truly are. Feel yourself, and you feel it. It's the strongest feeling of you is in your heart. And then you, just with your mind, imagine that light of yourself growing, and it's streaming from the fingers, from your toes, from every pore of your body, like light, like this light that shines on me right now. You shine like this. In every direction, connecting to the earth, connecting to the sky, and growing yourself to the size of this solar system and the size of the Milky Way, our galaxy, and beyond, because truly you're an infinite being. So that expansion of yourself helps you to realize and feel how powerful, how grand you are. And with that power, you basically heal your body. Your body will respond by feeling also like expansion. Because every disease is a contraction in your body. It's where the energy of you doesn't flow through your body. So your body begins to die there. It can be heart disease. Cancer is when you feel separate from everything, even though honestly you're one with everything. So this expansive meditation helps you feel at oneness, and that heals cancer or prevents cancer. If you have recurring cancers, breast cancer or skin cancer, recurring all the time, and you're always afraid it's going to come back, just expand yourself and connect with the entire being. Connect yourself with people through love. Feel connected. Don't feel the isolation, because body shows you your mental patterns that is not true. Like, for example, I'm separate from everything, by showing you the cancer cells that going, I am separate from the body, I am different, I am on my own, I'm alone, I'm not part of this body. And so the cells start to grow something else. They're reflecting your mindset whenever you are a cancer. So, and the location of cancer actually shows a more specific mind pattern. But again, it doesn't matter what the mind pattern is. Just expand yourself and feel yourself with who you are. And who you are is you. You need to feel it. Only by feeling you can know yourself. You cannot know yourself with your mind, because you are way beyond your mind. The mind cannot perceive something that's created it. Consciousness is different. So becoming more conscious of yourself, and the practices of meditation will help you on this path of healing. What's the best nation? Meditation.